Greetings, welcome back. This is Queen Elle from QueenElle79. I am here with another astrological message. This is going to be for the second half of May 2020. So this will be for May 17th through the 31st. I did weekly videos up till this point just for the past few weeks because there were so many planetary transits taking place. However, for the second half of May, things are slowing down a bit. It's still a lot of activity going on, but definitely much less than what has taken place like in the last week, for instance. And I'll link that video above if you haven't seen my week of May 10th, where we have 3 retrogrades that just started. So let's move on. So with regard to the second half of May, we have for May 17th, if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my planner as usual. So May 17th, we have the Sun in Taurus, trine Jupiter in Capricorn. Now trine, as I've said in other videos, the trine relationship, there are gifts to be gleaned from that relationship. It's a very positive relationship. With regard to the aspects of those planetary transits. So the Sun in Taurus, Sun represents our purpose. Taurus represents our creativity, it represents sensuality, it represents being steadfast. So that's what our purpose is aligned with as of May 17th. And then Jupiter in Capricorn. So Jupiter is about our personal growth. And Capricorn is representing that hard-working, dedicated energy. So for this relationship of our purpose that has to do with creativity and being steadfast, the gift that we would glean from that relationship being trine Jupiter in Capricorn, it has a lot to do with our purpose and our creativity directly being connected to our personal growth as well as our dedication. So as long as you're being dedicated to your purpose, dedicated to your craft, whatever type of creative juices you have flowing, you will reap the benefits of it. And that's on the 17th of May, okay? Then May 20th, we have the Sun entering Gemini. Now, hey to all the Geminis out there. So the Sun, again, our purpose, entering Gemini. Gemini is all about being expressive, being curious. I consider it a lot of explorative energy. So Gemini is an air sign. If you haven't seen my Gemini video, I think it should be posted by the time this video posts. So I will link it though if it has. And the Geminis are air signs, and it's all about being mutable. It's all about going with the flow like an air sign does. So Sun entering Gemini means your purpose is aligned with that expressive energy. So you'll see a theme here. Many of the planetary transits that are taking place over the next couple of weeks, they involve that Gemini, expressive, go with the flow, adaptable energy, okay? So Sun is entering Gemini, so again, very versatile. And then also on the 20th, we have Venus in Gemini, square Neptune in Pisces. Now, here's the thing about that. So, as I've said in previous videos, when planetary transits are square each other, that means they're clashing. So there is a conflict there. Now, Venus in Gemini, Venus is all about the things you're comfortable with, the things you enjoy, the things you love. And Venus in Gemini means that expression of that energy, expression of the things that you enjoy and things that you love. But those things, that expression of love of those things and that comfortability of how you feel about those things, it's in direct conflict with Neptune and Pisces. Now, Neptune is all about being imaginative, it's your ideals. And Pisces is all about that creative energy, that imagination. It's all about being a dreamer. Now, the issue, though, is there's a bit of disillusionment in love, disillusionment in the things that you enjoy doing. and enjoy putting your time and your energy into. So you will see some type of clash on the 20th. Now, I tell you, it's also aligned with on the 20th, like I said, Sun entering Gemini, which is that expression tying directly to your purpose. So you'll notice, though, with regard to the things that you enjoy, the people you enjoy, you'll notice that there's a bit of disillusionment taking place on the 20th. So that's piggybacking off of that purpose and creativity being directly gifted um, in alignment to your personal growth and your dedication. Try to hold on to that energy. You'll receive some type of message or have a bit of resistance with regard to your emotional relationships on the 20th. But then after the 20th, on the 22nd, we have the new moon in Gemini. Now, the new moon is all about growth, it's all about just renewal, it's all about starting fresh. And so, if you just hold tight on the 20th and then you get to the 22nd, now you can make those steps. You can prepare for the new moon leading up to it. You can spend that week starting with the 17th preparing for the new moon, which will be coming up. I believe the 22nd is on a Thursday. It's on a Friday. So you can spend that time taking the steps, setting your intentions, writing it down, putting forth the effort to set the scene, set the stage for that energy on the 22nd, so that then when we have that new moon in Gemini, remember that's that expressive energy. So that new moon is all about renewal, and it's about just a renewed mind, a renewed way of thinking, of being, of behaving. So that's on the 22nd. So any disillusionment that you encounter in those loving relationships and the things that you enjoy doing, which may take place on Wednesday the 20th, just know that you're still setting the stage to have that renewal take place in your life come the 22nd. Okay, so then we also have on the 22nd Sun conjunct Moon in Gemini. Again, I told you it's all about Geminis this week, right? And rightfully so. So the Sun conjunct Moon. Now, a conjunct is it's a great type of relationship where energies blend together. The Sun being your purpose, the Moon being your hidden self. It's that part of yourself that you keep under wraps, that you oftentimes hide from others. Some things that we suppress and may try to hide from ourselves. Tap into that energy. Don't keep it under wraps because it's important to embody your full self. It's important to get to know yourself completely in totality, not just the things that you like most about yourself or the things that you feel that others will like most about you. It's important for you to tap into that energy for yourself all the way around, okay? So the Sun being conjunct Moon in Gemini, this is where your purpose and that reflection of yourself, that Moon energy, align. They will align with each other, and there needs to be an expression of that alignment. So with that being on the new moon, you can set the stage. So I will discuss it in a new moon video. So definitely look out for that. There will be a new moon video coming probably right after this video. So check that out as far as how to align that purpose and that reflection of yourself, okay? But just know that that is coming. So like I said, you can start the week out setting the stage for all of the energy that will flow throughout this week, okay? So keep that in mind. And if you feel any type of disillusionment, like I said, around the 20th, because of the energy that's flowing and that clash of energy, just know that all you have to do is just see yourself on the other side of it. And just know that on the other side, your purpose and your reflection of yourself, they do align by the end of the week, okay? So then we have the 25th. So now we're on to the next week. We have Mars in Pisces, sextile Uranus in Taurus, okay? Now, a sextile relationship is a relationship where as long as the energies work together, there will be benefits that will be reaped. So it's important to find a way to a synergy to
glean from each of those energies in order to reap those benefits, okay? So we have, like I said, Mars in Pisces. So Mars is all about your will, your actions. And Pisces, again, is all about being imaginative. It's all about being creative, okay? So just knowing that your will and actions are aligned with your imagination, aligned with your creativity is awesome. So that's the 25th. And knowing that, taking that energy and connecting it with Uranus in Taurus. So Uranus is all about, again, it's all about your willingness to adapt and to evolve. And then tapping into that Taurus energy, again, there's that creativity, there's that steadfastness. So I can admit, as a Pisces sun, I can admit that a lot of times our imagination, we can become so wrapped up in our imagination, in our dreams, that literally the whole day can go by. You can dream all day long. You can just think of the what ifs all day long. And there has to be a sense of realism. There has to be a piece that comes into play that sets those dreams and those thoughts and desires into motion. And so that's where you can glean from the benefits of both of those relationships. Like I said on the 25th, that it's great that Mars is entering into Pisces as far as your will and your actions, your desires are becoming more fluid and more imaginative and creative. But it's great that then we have that relationship benefiting from Uranus in Taurus, because then that will help it to grow. That will help to put those thoughts and those dreams and hopes, aspirations into actual motion, and not just sitting there in the ethereal, otherworldly realm, but actually putting them into play, putting them into action. Okay, so that's how you'll start out the following week, okay, is on the 25th. Like I said, there's that willingness to grow and your creativity, your imagination. There will be a synergy there. So find the synergy in those, okay? And then on the 28th, so we're about to wrap up the month, the 28th, Mercury enters Cancer. And so Mercury is all about how you relate to others, how you interact with others. So Mercury entering Cancer, Cancer is a water sign like Pisces. Cancer is all about your compassion. It's all about being sensitive. And so you need to have a bit of sensitivity. It's all about finding the balance, not being just so gung ho without any consideration for others. And so the 28th, it will just be some energy to remind you to have that compassion towards others, to actually practice that compassion towards others, okay? So that Mercury entering Cancer on the 28th, that's what that energy will be about. Is, this is great that you have all this energy and you're so excited about everything, about aligning your purpose with your reflection. Just remember that at the same time, to be compassionate towards others, and then you'll be even better off for it, because it's not just you. Yes, it's a personal journey, but you do have others that are either directly impacted by your actions, or that you come in contact with in some realm that may be indirectly impacted, especially depending on what your purpose is. If your purpose is directly related to your interaction with others, then you must be compassionate. You must practice some sage wisdom, and be really discerning as far as how you interact with others. So keep that in mind as well. So this is it. There's, like I said, a lot of meat here for the last half of May. There's a lot of Gemini energy and then some Pisces energy to kind of soften up that expression and the way that you interact with others towards the end of the month, okay? Now, if you like more messages like this, definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can visit it to see other messages like this thus far. You can look forward to more messages moving forward. And if you would like a personal tarot message, or if you'd like your astrological chart analyzed, please feel free to visit my Facebook page. That's QueenElle79, just like my YouTube channel. If you would like to view my daily card readings, I post those on Facebook as well as Instagram, and the Instagram is Queen_Elle_79. So please visit me there as well. If you have any questions, please contact me. I would love to be of service to you. Ashe, many blessings. This is Queen Elle. Until next time.